Hey y'all, welcome back. It's your girl Latoya Shree with Unforgettable Travel, and I am your travel bestie here to talk about the things that are important to you when it comes to travel. So on today, we are talking about solo travel and why it's so important. Oh, I'm gonna start off by saying my first solo trip was an accident. I accidentally wound up on a trip by myself. And when I tell you it was the best trip ever, I loved every minute of it. So my first solo trip was to Las Vegas. Now, me and my homegirl were supposed to go together. Her flight got canceled, delayed. I don't remember what happened. But basically, by the time she would have wound up in Vegas with me, it would have been no point in her coming. So when I got to Vegas, I enjoyed 3 days there by myself. I'm going to talk to you today about why that's important for you to do it. But I also want to talk to my girlies who are not even comfortable going to dinner by themselves or to lunch or to the movies by themselves. Solo trips may not be for you just yet because you have to be comfortable by yourself and in your own skin. So this Saturday, I want you to treat yourself to just lunch by yourself at your favorite restaurant. Then we can talk about solo travel for you. But for everyone else who feels like they're ready, let's get into it. So why solo travel? It's easy. You get to go where you want to go, eat what you want to eat, when you want to eat, where you want to eat, how you want to eat, how much you want to eat, or how little you want to eat. You can go to whatever museum, whatever beach. You create your own itinerary. There's no one stopping you from doing what you want to do on a solo trip. You are 100% in control of everything that you do. You want to go on a tour? You want to lay in bed all day in the Airbnb or at the hotel and watch TV? It's on you. No judgment, just you. You do your own thing. And it brings about a certain confidence in you when you're able to plan your own trip, go to the airport, secure your own transportation, and you're in charge. It's a confidence that we all want and have to have in ourselves. I'm not saying you don't have confidence. I'm just saying it's a new level unlocked when you travel to a city or a country that you've never been to alone and you do it all by yourself. That's something that we all should experience at least once in our lifetime. You're ready to take your first solo trip, but we have to decide where you're going to go and what you should consider when you decide on that destination. First things first, as always, safety. Make sure you're choosing a destination that is safe for solo travelers. And is it safe for a solo woman traveler? Make sure transportation is easy to get around. What's their transit system like? What is there to do there? You don't want to get somewhere and there's nothing but desert, unless that's your thing. You want to research the activities and the things that you will do there, from the tours to museums to what restaurants you want to eat at. And if you're going to Greece, are you going to do the long flowy dress photo shoot? I think the most important thing here is don't overthink the destination. You just want to make sure it's actually on your bucket list, that is peaceful, energizing, safe, and somewhere you actually want to go. Okay, it's great that you found your destination. Now we need to talk about your safety while you're on the road. I know we as women, we have to do it a little bit differently and protect ourselves, but that doesn't mean we should operate in fear or move in fear. It just means that we have to take some extra steps to make sure we remain safe. With that being said, a few simple things to remember. You want to make sure that you share your itinerary with your family and friends. There are about 10 people that have my location at all times. Even when I'm not traveling, they have my location. I also make sure that at least 1 or 2 of my family members has a copy of my passport in case I lose mine. It hasn't ever happened, but in case it does, they have a copy of my passport. And also, if I were to come up missing, could you imagine if I came up missing, taken like the Liam Neeson movie? They took me? Oh my goodness. But a copy of my passport would help them locate me. Okay, probably not, but still. You need to make sure family and friends have a copy of your passport. Also, I am a big fan of crossbodies. So I keep a crossbody. I probably have about 7 of them. each for a different type of trip, each a different size to hold different things. So make sure you grab those crossbodies, that zipper on the side. Last but not least, trust your gut. When you're out and you're traveling solo, if a situation doesn't seem right to you, if it feels off, the vibe is off, it's more men than women, you're on a dark street, remove yourself. Your safety is what's important, so make sure that you're reading the room and you can exit at any time you don't feel safe. Trust your gut. Okay, you've picked your destination. We've talked about safety. Now let's talk about what you're going to do when you get there. And here's where the fun part comes in. You get to decide what you're going to do when you get there. But do your research at home first. Find that local beach. Find the local restaurant that you saw on TikTok and everyone goes there. Do the research and you decide when you go. But also, don't forget to sleep in. Don't forget to stay up late. Go to that rooftop party. Take the cooking class. Learn how to make chocolate or wine, whatever floats your boat. Make the most of the trip because it's your solo trip and you're discovering the things that you love to do the most or not. Maybe you discover you don't like making chocolate, but you won't know unless you go and try it out for yourself. But don't overpack your day either. Remember to relax and enjoy yourself. Find time to energize, find those peaceful moments, and also don't forget to journal and blog the trip. You want to go back and look at all the fun you had. So take those pictures, take those selfies, and put them up when you get back. So are you ready for your first solo trip? I know you are. I know that you're going to pick the right destination that suits you. Going to be safe and let your friends and family continue to track you on Find My or Life 360. You're going to always be safe. You're going to always have fun and enjoy yourself. Be confident, be bold, be brave. And for the people who are still stuck at home, trying to eat lunch by themselves, we're going to get you there because your next stop is going to be a one-night stay in a hotel. That's a solo trip. Now, if you have done a solo trip, if you're thinking about a solo trip, I want you to drop those comments right now in the comment section because I want to hear about it all. All right, y'all, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And if you made it to the end, drop that fire emoji in the comment section so I know. All right, I want you guys to have an unforgettable journey, and I'll see you next time.